Hello, and welcome back to DROD RPG 2, Europe RPG 2025, RPG 1D by Bomber 50. Is Bomber 50 the one who made Dro? Which was the regular DROD hold that was in one dimension? An evil goblin has stolen the legendary Y-axis, an artifact of infinite power. Can you help Tendry get it back? At any time, you may use the accessory to return to the entrance. Each bit of health is worth 1 point for scoring. Okay, a lot of these levels now are doing this thing where every single hit point is important. If I warp, I just get to warp. Okay. Well, one attack makes these cheaper. So we're going to do that. And then we're probably going to go for the defense. Alright, and now from here, it depends on what's in the next room. Attack makes you cheaper, we got attack and defense. So we have one Wraithwing for an attack. Here we have... Hold on, where are we? 2 Wraithwings for an attack this way, 1 that way. Alright, another attack doesn't actually help us, but 2 attack does. Do we get 2 attack if we go this way? Eventually we do. Or we can get 2 defense if we just keep going right now. One defense makes roaches free, so we probably want to do at least that. I mean, we only get to move in a straight line, so there's not that many choices. So another defense reduces these to 6, so I save 2 health on each of them. The other thing is I don't have very much health. I have to do this Wraithwing after doing at most 2 more. Okay, the warp, not so useful right now. I just don't have enough health. Although if I keep going this way, I do get more health. Well, let's just do that. And then kind of gotten to a point where a defense... I mean, I guess I could actually calculate this out instead of just doing it based off of vibes. So what's going to happen here? If I go this way without grabbing the defense first, like if I grab the defense, I'm taking 18 damage, and then I'm saving 2 on each of these. So then when I go to the attack, I'm saving 10. Whereas if I go this way, I'm taking 30 damage, and then on each of these I save 3, so I save 9. So I think it's actually better to get the defense first. Assuming I did the math right. Saves me, I think I'm up 1 HP by doing it that way. Alright. How are the spiders looking? I need 3 attack. Defense helps a little bit, but not that impressive. We can get attack there, but really we want all 3 attack, but we want the defense as fast as possible before that. So I guess we do this way first. Alright, so now we're looking for defense as soon as possible, which is 3 spiders and a Wraithwing. Or this is just 2 spiders. Alright, we could actually just keep pushing and get to these stats, but we're gonna want the attack before we do that. So yeah. You're free. So yeah, we got the attack because it makes these cheaper. And now we get the defense. There's a 3 defense there. 2 attack to make you guys cheaper again. I just need defense. You guys can't get cheaper otherwise. There's 4 spiders here, though. So probably we just do this. And then that's +2, so... I think probably still defense before we get to the attack. So we want the second attack. That's, though, 3 attack here. Which does save me 7 on each of these. But I have to go through 4 mud babies all at once. I do get a little bit more defense. Whereas if I go through here, I'm having to fight 4 mud babies to get to the attack. So if I'm having to fight that many anyway, I might as well grab the defense as early as possible. Now we probably go back, because the next stat is quite a ways off. Yeah, and we're going to want 1 more attack before we touch that. Eight more attack for you guys. Well, okay, we just grab the defense. And antlions. Still 3 more attack. Do we even have 3 more attack available? There. If we get it as soon as possible. So we want this attack and probably the defense just because it's there. And then as much as... Oh, there's some defense there too. Okay. So here then, you guys need 2 more attack to be cheaper. I do need to go through a bunch of mud to get that. There's 2 attack right there. 1 attack here. I might as well get the 2 attack. Okay, and that's not going to get cheaper, so now we can get the defense before going forward, probably. Because it does save a little bit. Yeah, so now we just try to max defense in as few fights as possible, so that's 4 more. And each of these are 3 hits, right? Yeah. So that's 12 attacks before I get the next defense, whereas this is 4, 10 to get the next defense. Alright, was there any attack left? No. So now it's 4 for the next defense versus 2 for the next 2 defense. Okay, well, easy choice. 2 for the next defense versus... Or 2 for next room, which gets me 3 attack. Okay. But if I go all the way over here, 10 defense. 10 defense. How many times do these guys hit me? 10 times. Okay, so that 10 defense is going to help a lot, whereas 3 attack... I mean, 3 attack is saving me... some amount of health, like probably 40. I'm going to probably hit 2 checkpoints with that. Whereas 10 defense is saving me 100. So I think at this point... Yeah, we're going through 6 of these, but with +7... Yeah, I'm not getting +7 attack by going this way anyway, so actually, yeah, never mind. Because that's... I mean, if I go all the way to 9, I guess I do. But they really don't hit that hard. And there's not that... I think that's going to save me 6 damage on each of them. No, I'll just grab the defense. And then I don't actually have enough defense for you, or enough health for you. I do if I grab you. Okay. It would be pretty nice if the warp, like, it seems kind of silly, but if you had the warp set to, like, put you to the rightmost part of the left or the leftmost part of the right, depending on which room coordinate you're in, that would be more useful. Okay. Right, so I could make it cheaper, but I think... Yeah, that's just a huge difference. So now we can go another 6 defense. Which means that you're only doing 3 damage a hit at that point. You'd be hitting me for 30. On the other hand, if I go for you guys, +3 does make you cheaper immediately. Technically, I moved a screen over with that by the time I thought to do it. It saves 30 on each of these. And I can make you cheaper again. And yeah, because of where the blue key is, we have to have all the stats before we fight the goblin. So... 7 times 6. We're actually saving 42 damage from each of those, whereas I guess I can just undo it, but how much difference does this make? From 63. Significantly less. Okay, so in that case, we will do that. I do have enough health to fight 2 of you, and there's there. Okay, so yeah. Maybe it would have been better to just grab the defense right away, because it makes such a big difference. So I don't think this this playthrough was perfectly optimal, but you know, there's only so many choices you can make. And presumably we have enough health here, unless this is really tight. Goblin destroyed, and okay, so we're every single health point is worth a score. Okay. With the y-axis in tow, Tendry was able to restore vertical movement to the world. Basic tasks like traversing the high path or grilling roasted roaches were possible again. Tendry is praised throughout the land for his latest act of bravery. Alright, pretty quick and easy. Not a whole lot to say about that one. It was just kind of another one of these where, or those even, where you just get 2 choices and it's either you go left or you go right. But unlike these or those where you're constantly locking yourself out of choices, in this case, it's just a matter of you have a choice to the left and a choice to the right, And once you've made it, you then get a new choice to the left or the right, but you get to keep the old choice on the other direction. So, yeah, again, not a whole lot to say about that one. I mean, it works. I think I enjoyed it more than this one. But still, like, a fairly limited space. I'm glad the level wasn't any longer than that, because there wasn't really a whole lot you could do with that. I guess one way to make this sort of thing more interesting would be to add like hot tiles and stuff, so you're taking damage every time you switch directions. And then you can make it a % damage hot tile, so that it's really a more engaging choice. I'm sure everybody would love that. Probably just as well that wasn't what happened. Alright, next time, One-Time Rooms by Zendaris. Alright, so 2 Bomber entries, 3 Zendaris entries, and 1 from the organizer. Surely some other architects will show up at some point, right? We'll do One-Time Rooms with Zendaris next time. I will see you then.